My name is Mitch Carr. It's nice to meet you all, and thank you very much for joining us on this Wednesday morning. We are going to start with a weather alert. Greg Mingus was on day 2 of a long weekend at the lake when screams interrupted his vacation. But it turns out he was the right guy in the right place at the right time. That's a major screw up on the part of the cycling race organizers that they didn't leave more of a gap. And especially if you have somebody who's a former champion like her, you've got to leave more of a gap. See, I have it sort of made in the shade, and this shade is thanks to a guy named Todd Seashore.
So as long as no one's getting a cut of the action, then it's okay.
Yeah, watch it there, producers,
yes.
Okay? No taking a rake, all right?
Yes, exactly. Spoken like someone that's been in a card room, yes.
I don't know what you're talking about. Gambling in this establishment? I'm shocked. No.
Gambling, I'm shocked, yes.
So making money, I mean, there's a lot of money to be made. Not great.
Not great.
Not great, Bob. Not great. So yeah, we had Buffalo beating Texas Tech, which didn't happen. Texas Tech won, and then they upset Michigan too. Someone else's handwriting is much better than mine. So there's Texas Tech advancing. We also had Florida State advancing over Gonzaga. That didn't happen. Again, Tennessee all the way to the Final Four. Not happening.
Shoot.
Purdue takes that. The only one we got right last night was Virginia. So congratulations. You picked like the number 2 overall seed to get to the Elite 8. Hey, Karibe, how does she get her shots?
I don't know.
With a hypodermic needle.
Oh, that's a good dad joke. And you're not even a dad.
Not even a dad. I really do think that in this show, if I've learned anything, they will kill off your favorite characters. The bad people will win. So I think the Night King is going to take the throne, and basically Westeros is going to become a complete frozen hellscape.
Oh, fantastic.
That is Game of Thrones right there. Still ahead on Today in AZ. And Jimmy, this time last year, Virginia was the joke of college basketball.
Really?
The joke. The first ever 1 seed to lose to a 16 seed.
Okay.
Huge jokes. Now they're the national champs.
I mean, come on, you would love this, right?
I would love this. I'm not sure if my mother would love it. I don't think she's ready, but I am.
No, I don't want to think about my mother enjoying that at all. Are we good? I don't know. I think it's still working. Let me take this chance to ask you, what's it like to be in a war? Oh, it's the most wonderful time.
Hey, I agree.
Of the
100%.
year.
Everybody getting those brackets
I
ready.
love March Madness. I love Christmas, but I love March Madness. Welcome into Phoenix Rising Soccer Sunday. I am Mitch Carr along with Kirsten Susel, and we welcome back Kristen Keogh.
Hey, good to be here. We are looking forward to it. I can't wait to catch up on our favorite local soccer club, especially since we're coming off the very popular and successful Dollar Beer Night.
It is no doubt a fan favorite, and head coach Rick Shantz is in studio with us.
And with that, it's time for the Coach's Corner, and we welcome in Rick Shantz, head coach of the Phoenix Rising, and we got to start there. JJ is really important to what you guys do offensively, and you might not see him for the rest of the year.
Yeah, it's a big challenge, a loss.
All of the games Kirsten just mentioned, those are league games. But Wednesday night, Phoenix Rising is at home in the second round of the U.S. Open Cup. Now, some questions you may have. What's the U.S. Open Cup, and what happened to the first round? Let me explain. The U.S. Open Cup is a season-long tournament in which 84 teams from the amateur level all the way up to the MLS compete to be crowned America's soccer national champion. Phoenix Rising plays in the USL Championship, which is the second division of U.S. soccer. Before the Rising got involved, teams in lower divisions like USL League One, the NASL, and amateur leagues had to qualify just to make it this far. If Phoenix Rising wins against New Mexico United, another USL Championship team, on Wednesday, and then wins again in the third round, the Rising will play an MLS team, probably the Colorado Rapids or Real Salt Lake. Back to the tournament, though. U.S. Open Cup Commissioner Paul Marsteller told me it's a great way to get all American soccer fans invested in all levels of the sport here in the United States.
We think that the Open Cup plays a critical role in being able to integrate all these levels, that they can compete for a singular championship, which is U.S. Soccer's national championship.
And Phoenix Rising will host New Mexico United on Wednesday night. If the Rising win that match, there will be a third round draw to find out who their next opponent will be, and that match would take place later in the season.
You guys told your moms Happy Mother's Day, right?
Absolutely.
Oh, yeah.
Spent my morning with my mother. Wouldn't have missed out on
good.
it.
All the guys' moms must have been so excited after that awesome win on Friday. So the perfect start to Mother's Day weekend for them, for sure. Well, soccer is pretty big across the pond, so
is to use what are called set pieces. These are free kicks or corner kicks where play is stopped. The defenders are required to back off, and a skilled kick taker can put one in the back of the net or onto the head or foot of a teammate. You know the names of the world's best at this skill. We're talking Lionel Messi, Cristiano Ronaldo, David Beckham. Bend it like Beckham. Phoenix Rising midfielder Colin Fernandez grew up trying to bend it like Beckham himself. So in tonight's goals, I hit the training ground with him to try to learn the skill. What's the chance that I'm going to be able to do anything close to what you're going to be able to do?
I think you can. I mean, if you set your mind to it, you could do anything, man.
If you set your mind to it.
You know? Just kicking a ball, it's that simple.
What is the most difficult part of making the ball go where you want it to?
Well, I think the hardest part is just trying to get it over the wall. Getting over the wall and trying to get it to dip a little bit. So, I mean, if you can do that, you're going to be scoring goals.
Bend it like Beckham. So, I mean, do you ever think about that when you're standing over the ball?
Oh, man, that's my favorite free kick taker.
I'm not even tying my cleats right, am I? See, that is your first idea that I will not be good at this, right? All right, let's do this. You've got 4 men. They're what, 10 meters away? Is that the rule? They're 10 feet away. And so you have got to get this over them and consider the fact that they're going to be jumping. Yeah. And then you have to get it down enough. Yeah. What kind of English goes into the ball?
Yeah, I'm just going like this, like trying to curl it almost. Usually I'm striking it right here with inside of my foot.
And you only stand that far away? You don't need more of a run up or anything?
No.
And you're standing almost 90 degrees to the right.
Yeah, it's because how Beckham does it.
That's how Beckham does it. Fire away, man.
Let's see.
That's pretty good.
Not bad.
What's going through your head when you're standing up there?
I'm just thinking about where the goalkeeper is and where I'm just going to hit it. I'm not really thinking about much else.
Wow. Are you the team's designated free kick taker?
No, but I should be. I hope we're getting all this on the camera so I can show them.
We are. Is this a promotion that you're seeking?
Yep, exactly.
All right, so you want me to give this a shot?
Yeah, I want to see it.
Let's see how this goes. Are you ready, Rich?
Yeah, I'm getting out of the way.
Thank you for getting out of the way. Okay.
Oh, not bad.
See, I think that gets saved. There's no power to it.
We can save it, it's all right. Hey, you made it over the wall.
It's such a delicate game between getting it high enough, then having it dip, but having it be hard enough.
It's just like a feel of it. It's just like you have a feel for it.
That is insane! He's good, but he's not perfect.
Ah! Oi!
There goes the GoPro.
Hope I didn't break it.
It's a GoPro. It better not break. Are we good? I don't know. I think it's still working. Let me take this chance to ask you, what's it like to be in a wall?
Well, I have the worst job on the field. I'm the puller.
What does that mean?
The wall will stand here, and I have to stand here. So if they play the ball short or something, like touch into their teammate, I just have to run at it, try to block it.
Oh, yeah. Oh, so then you know you're going to take something.
Yeah, so
he's standing 10 feet away, and you're like,
yeah.
Despite all that, I put myself in the wall. It's not going to kill me.
Nah.
Just leave a red mark, right?
Don't be scared.
All right, so it's kind of a shame that Coach Shantz is already gone. But Colin wanted him to see that because Colin wants that job.
I thought you were going to say you wanted that job and you needed Coach to get back here and see your skills. Because I'm going to be honest, I didn't think you were even going to make it over the wall.
But hey, you know what? I made it over the wall. I made it into the net. It just was about 2 miles an hour.
That's okay.
Any goalkeeper says, thank you very much, I'll take that.
As impressed as I am that you got it over the wall, I'm even more impressed that you became one with the wall. That was very, very brave.
I took my life in my own hands. You saw how that GoPro took it.
Yeah, the GoPro, is it actually okay?
The GoPro is just fine.
Okay.
All right, Kirsten, over to you.
This is a national championship team, and they travel the country to compete.
That's really impressive. I like those chairs, too. I like the way they've adapted to be able to allow people to compete. You know, it's the joy of competition, no matter what the sport is.
And it makes
is one of the things you live for, and he clearly lights up when he does it.
It makes him so happy. He's so passionate about it, and whenever he gets the opportunity to talk about it, it's just cool to see how he lights up. But Gabe is all about Arizona sports, and that's one of the things that I love so much about him, and it's so cool that he doesn't have to just watch it, he can also play.
Absolutely.
Yeah, very cool. Well, we are throwing it back to the 90s for a song everyone knows the words to, especially be the Premier League champs. That's coming up next on Soccer Sunday.
How does Manchester City celebrate a second straight Premier League title? Singing a song everyone knows. You gotta be the one that saves me. You're my That is Noel Gallagher right there of Oasis fame. They're singing Wonderwall.
Sing it, Mitch. I know you were just singing it a second.
Oh,
Oh my
yeah.
gosh, that song is going to be in my head now for at least a week. It's a classic. I love it, but it gets in there and never leaves.
Now, myself and the Gallagher brothers, who are a little bit more famous, we're all big Man City fans.
Nice.
They're actually from Manchester, though. So like they grew up going to the Etihad, to all of these games. They grew up huge supporters. I just started becoming a supporter in 2005.
Okay, that was actually a pretty substantial amount of time.
Different,
Well, yeah, I mean, but the thing is, they were relegated before that, and there's a lot of people that say you're not a true fan if your team hasn't been relegated, so...
Listen, you own a jersey. I think that once you buy merchandise,
right.
you're showing a bit of a...
And you, like, have it at work, too.
Yeah.
I wear
so,
no every day that they win, I wear it. So today they're the first team in 10 years to win back-to-back Premier League titles. They've scored 198 points in the last 2 seasons. They got 100 last year, the first ever team to tally 100 points. My team is dominant. If you are not a Man City fan, you're just second best.
I think you've proven your fandom.
Yeah. Well, you know, to top it all off, they're great singers as well. So.
Well, the next Soccer Sunday is June 9th. Next Rising Home match is Saturday against Las Vegas.
Yeah, see you there.